Uzi Vert, Tasmania Show.
Tasmania Show.
Tasmania Show.
Tasmania Show.
Tasmanian Show.
Tasmanian Show.
Tasmanian Show.
You already know what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Wagwan gang, back in this thing, and if you really gang, bang that like button. If you like the vibe, subscribe. If you don't have good energy, keep your ass inside. You're tuning into the Tasmania Show with Taz Tycoon, brought to you by Tazzy's Baddies. And today, we talking about NBA YoungBoy versus his mom. Listen, I'm always big on family. Nobody wins when the family feuds. You don't get to pick your family. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta assign your own family, create your own family. And I don't like to see any of the bullshit at all. At the end of the day, we don't know what's behind what's going on with NBA YoungBoy and his moms. When you see them going back and forth on the internet, this shit is drawn. I don't like to see that shit at all, but I'm not one to be able to speak on anybody's circumstances. Sometimes you can't be the cause and the cure, right? So it's like if your mother's causing your pain, how's she gonna cure it too? At the end of the day, I want peace and harmony for everything. But then you look at this too, right? It's like people talk about how many kids that he has, right? You know what I'm saying? With the dynamic that is between him and his mother, I don't really know. But he did an interview recently with Funny Marco, just basically expressing how he'll never talk to his mother again.
Be a big part of my anger. Until I told myself, like, it's just certain shit you can't fix. Like, certain people you're not gonna just bond with in a way that you expect or the way that you desire. Basically, just long for and just hope for. So I started loving my mom from a distance. Like today, I never like speak to her again. Like we'll never talk again. I know this for a fact. But I love her. Like I care. Mm-hmm. I hope she know that too. I want her to know that. Mm-hmm. It ain't got nothing to do with no dollar. It ain't even got nothing to do with my trauma no more. Or something that I was supposedly angry about. Just love them. Mm-hmm. Cause that's my grandmother's daughter. And I love my grandma deeply.
Mm-hmm. NBA YoungBoy is enigma. He's a different kind of person. I really do enjoy the complexity of his personality. I think that he's a very interesting human being. Very talented as well. I think hearing him, I can relate to what he's saying. Just to, you know, it's not about me, but understanding that sometimes you gotta love people from a distance, long distance love. My dad had a life sentence in prison. You know what I'm saying? They gave him life plus 80 years. My dad has been home for 7 years now. He's got his organization and doing what he's doing. It's incredible. I think that when you want a certain relationship with somebody, and this is nothing against my dad, I'm very happy that he gave me life. You know, I wouldn't be here without him. So shout out to my parents for doing a big one when it comes to that. But I also think too that what it is that my dad does with kids in prison reform, my dad doesn't have time for me. Do I love him and I miss him dearly? Yes. But understanding that you literally got to love people from a distance, and hearing the way that he spoke about it, that's his grandmother's daughter. You know what I'm saying? Being able to be like, yo, I love her. But I realized, like, when my dad was in prison, my dad and I had a way better relationship. We wrote letters all the time. I'm on the phone. You got a call from this correctional facility. Click over. You know, I used to have to, I feel like I developed the habit of talking very fast, and I'm working on it because people have said to me, well, because I've been in the prison systems, right? Like I'm on the call doing a jail call. So I'm like, I got to say everything super fast. And when my dad came home, he worked with the other kids in the community, not his kid. I'm his only child. So there was this expectation, but you gotta also love people from where they are. To me, it didn't seem like he said anything negative about his mom. It's like, yo, I'll probably never talk to her again, but I'm gonna have some long distance love. Maybe that might hurt or whatever. I didn't feel like he said anything wrong. Now, me, in my particular situation with my dad, I don't feel like I don't ever have to never talk to him again. But if it causes him that much trauma, you know what I'm saying? And then seeing the back and forth is the part that I don't like. There's always two sides to the story and the truth. And when you get on the internet, from what I'm seeing in the clip, he's like basically just talking about his trauma. And I think that it was something different from Funny Marco, right? We were used to him doing all the comedic shit, but that was a very serious, deep, you know, conversation. You see him out in Korea doing all these different things, and he's basically talking about why the fuck he's like this. And I think that seeing his mother get on the internet, where there's smoke, there's fire. You could see that there's something like that. So to see her get on the internet saying, you not talking to me, you ain't talking to them kids, it's like her temperament and her energy seems so different. There's always two sides to the story, and then that's the truth. But I want y'all to just take a look at his mother's energy and his temperament. Y'all let me know what y'all think.
Kentrell, you don't talk to me or you don't talk to your fucking kids.
Quit playing on me on this internet. I let you lie on me too many motherfucking times. I wasn't down there when you did that video with that man. That man wasn't in your kitchen while I was in your kitchen. Quit playing on me, bro. I don't give a fuck if you don't never call me. Just stop lying on me.
Don't lie. At the end of the day, that's his mother. That's who gave him life. But some of the energy and the antics, like I said, I don't understand it. But it's like, all right, bet. It's like NBA YoungBoy didn't say, to my opinion, anything negative about his mom. From the clip that I saw. I haven't watched the whole, but from the clip that I saw, right? He just said that I'll never talk to her again. And her response was, you not gonna talk to me or you not gonna talk to them kids? First and foremost, from what I'm listening to, what does his kids have to do with anything? He's talking about his mother talking to him. Now, if you feel a way that your son doesn't want to talk to you, that's one thing. But to just bring up the kids for what? It's like, yo, I done had enough of you, you know, doing whatever, but you're not about to keep lying on me and speaking on my name. And it's just like lying to you and speaking on your name. It's like, to me, I feel like a lot of people want to save face and they want to defend themselves. And then she got this big ass chain on. It's like, I feel like people are so worried about what other people think on the internet. There's a lot of people out here buying things to impress people that they really don't give a fuck about. And at the end of the day, no one's paying attention. Those are your grandchildren that you're speaking about, whatever. Yeah, he has a lot of different kids. And some could say that, like, how is he showing up for his kids in whatever type of way? That's not what he's talking about. And even at the end of it, he was like, I still love my mother because that's my granddaughter's daughter. At the end of the day, the love, the line is going to be, it's all different places. But if he wants to love you at a distance, that's his choice. I think to get, like, I personally don't think, y'all got to let me know what y'all think in the comments. I don't think that he said anything wrong, but her energy and her response just, I think, kind of speaks to why he wants to keep his distance. Sometimes, like I said, like, I'll get on the phone with somebody and I'm just like, yo, the phone works both ways. And maybe I don't need to be picking up the phone because when I do talk to you, it be whatever. And it's like, we want certain relationships with people, but sometimes I feel like God might put people out your life because it's like, y'all wasn't supposed, like I said, my dad and I, he was in prison most of all of my life. When he got home, he still didn't really have time for me. He had more time in prison. But I think that to each his own. At the end of the day, you can't tell somebody how to feel. And if he doesn't want to talk to his mother, at the end of the day, people can say, like, you only get one mom, whatever. Okay, that's his prerogative. My thing is that if it traumatizes him, does he need to, like, wishing family to heal and everything? But if he's trying to heal and your mother's not trying to heal, it's not going to work. You can't heal what you don't reveal. But now we're going to get into the clip of basically NBA YoungBoy doubling down on how his mom is on Funny Marco on a FaceTime, like just talking about how crazy she is and all of his experiences.
Boy, I done came across this bitch. Look, I done came across this bitch with my Iranian dot, nigga. Your pussy said you supposed to come to my defense and help me out, but you won't get on that bitch so I can come. Man, that retarded that lady know damn well nigga ain't say nothing about her wrong. All I said is I never talk to that lady again. She go on that bitch flash and talking about don't lie on me and this and that. Then, bro, you watch. She say she was right there while we did the interview. Man, this lady is fucking mentally ill. But just like me, though, she ain't never been a fucking career day in her life, you dumbass nigga. You watching this shit. Yeah. You literally watching. What the fuck is, man? Stop playing me, man. Man, say, main story, look. I ain't gonna even do it. Hey, just leave it alone. And it ain't right. It ain't right. It ain't right, son. It ain't right, bro. Everybody want to respond to me. Damn. Nothing. Now I can't go back to sleep fucking with you. Nigga ain't say nothing. What's wrong about this stupid ass hoe?
I know you didn't say nothing wrong about her. You didn't say nothing?
Nah, real talk, nigga ain't say nothing wrong about this stupid ass hoe. All I said, I never talk to this bitch again. She come on that bitch talking about my kids. What the fuck my kids got to do with anything, you dumb ass hoe? What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Then this bitch gonna say she was right there while we did the interview. Bitch, you ain't never been a career day in your life. A lot of people don't even know my relationship with this around the scene, this stupid ass hoe spit in my grandma's face. This stupid ass bitch done spit in my face before. I ain't got no love for that hoe. I don't get no fuck. Then a lot of niggas gonna get on this bitch and say, oh, when I see him, I'm gonna beat his ass about what he said about his mom. Boy, I will kill your stupid ass. You better ask her. Man, I'll kill your stupid ass. You better mind your motherfucking business. Then X got me so mad, he gonna post that stupid ass shit. You dumb ass nigga. Bro, y'all you had to do it. Call me and I can tell you, bro, the lady never been a career day in her life. Can't you see she attention seeking? Man, y'all better leave me the fuck alone. That's what the fuck y'all better do, nigga. No fact.
Like I said, the NBA YoungBoy going off like, yo, you talking about my kids? Like, he is in Korea right now. And the interview that he did with Funny Marco, like, she wasn't there. But he's basically like doubling down, like, this is exactly like his mother gave him an example of what the issues are. Now you got people on the internet got something to say like, you disrespectful to your mom. Like, yo, if you don't ever want to talk to your mom again, maybe that's better. And y'all got to let me know what y'all think. Do you think it's better if he never talks to his mom again or if he disrespects her? If she's hurting this man every single time, like it's like, oh, you peel the Band-Aid off and you want somebody to put some Neosporin and then you just peel the scab the fuck back and you hurting somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, our parents, their children too, and sometimes they don't know what they got going on. But it's like if he's taking my thing is 6 degrees of separation is real and energy can only be transferred. And that's probably why the fuck this nigga was out in Utah. Utah was fucking lit. Best, like, I see why the fuck he's in Utah. Like, you just be tired of people. People don't people no more. Niggas ain't hitting the same. Conversations ain't the same. Niggas is just out here being codependents, looking for better halves instead of trying to be wholesome and shit. Nigga, it's really nasty outside. Like, I'm telling you, I really love being alone. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, like everybody can't do it. They trying to put their energy and all the other shit that they got going on other people. And it's like, I don't know. This, like I said, just seeing that from my purview, the mom went 0 to 100 real quick. Like I said, and I'm not trying to talk about family business about how you are, but just from the information, I don't, from my purview, see that NBA YoungBoy said anything wrong about his mom. Other than just saying, yo, I'll never talk to her again. If that hurts your feelings, that hurts your feelings. But y'all got to let me know what y'all think in the comments. If you really gang, bang that like button. If you like the vibe, subscribe. If you don't have good energy, keep your ass inside. You tune into the Tasmania shit with Taz Tycoon, brought to you by Tazzy's Baddies. Let's grow.
Tycoon running up the score, Tazzy's Baddies on the floor. And that ass is super fatty, call me Zaddy, throw some more. Super nasty, she a savage, slaughter, fuck her like a whore. Popping bottles, foreign models, Tycoon on the world tour. Shorty, what you bad for? Turn this to a hit-a-thon, damn. All your bitches bad, tell them they can come along.